Yo, peep this. You just clicked on Let's View It, and I'm Tyrone Cross. Welcome to my channel, so you already know. Let's view it. 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 What's up, real ones? Welcome to Let's View It. And if you know, you know. And if you don't know, well, you're gonna learn today. And all I ask is I got a simple request. If you pretty please, if you like my style and my professional presentations on controversial topics and my big mouth and my weird statements, then please subscribe and help support Let's View It so I can take over YouTube. I'm completely kidding. I'll never be able to take over YouTube because of what I talk about. They probably already pre-demonetized my channel. But that's not going to stop me talking about fake autism. This crap is irritating, but entertaining, and kind of genius, but stupid. So let's enter the ironic world of fake autism. So you already know. Let's view it.
I'm trying a new method of to-do list where I've got each item on a separate piece of paper. So yes, each piece of paper is a task I need to do, but the greens are, this won't take long. This will be really quick. In fact, time yourself and see how quickly you can do it. The oranges and pinks are longer term tasks, so they're going to need more focus time. So that's where my visual timer would come in. And then the reds are urgent. So this one, I'm like, oh, I've done that. Okay, well, great. I can get rid of that. And then this, I don't feel like doing that right now. Oh, but there's a green straight after it. What's the green? Okay, I'm just going to focus on that. So then I'm not seeing this entire list and I'm not frozen with, I don't know where to start. I'm not sure which one of these to do first. Oh, well, I'll start doing one and then I'll get distracted because then I'll see the other one. I'm only focusing on the one that's on the top of my list. None of the others, they can wait. They don't have my attention right now. This is the one I'm focusing on. And then I will not get rid of it until I have completed it. I started it a couple of weeks ago and it's going quite well. Although there are a lot of tasks here.
So you can't do something simple like vacuum your house because while you're trying to vacuum, you're focusing on other tasks and it just becomes so overwhelming you can never start a task and finish it. But somehow you can take color-coded cards, write every single task down that you need to do, color code them so that the colors match the urgency, time length, and difficulty the task will take, and somehow you remember what your colors mean, but you can't just start vacuuming? How about this one? How did you make your to-do list to make your to-do list? I'm starting to realize when it comes to these fake autistic people, all they're trying to do is be ironic. They're just ironic. Everything is ironic. She apparently can't do any task except for a really tedious, pointless one.
I have autism and ADHD, which do require some accommodations in the workplace and make some things harder for me than other people. Okay, thank you so much for letting me know. I'll keep that in mind. Hey, so it's really hard for me to stay focused without some kind of sensory input. Is it okay if I start chewing gum at work? Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say no just because it wouldn't be fair to the other employees. Okay, could I bring some kind of fidget to use during the day? Again, we need to keep the other employees in mind, so no. Hey, so I know you said you needed this done by the end of the day, but I'm not going to be able to finish it if it's just me, so could I have some extra help, please? I'm sorry, but it just would not be fair to the other employees if I gave you extra help and didn't give anybody else extra help. Hey, it's really loud in here and it's hard for me to focus. Could I please wear my headphones? I'm sorry, but if I let you wear your headphones, then I'd have to let everybody wear their headphones, and that wouldn't be fair because nobody would be able to talk to each other. Hey, so the collar of my work uniform is really bothering me. Could I please cut the tag off of it? I'm sorry, we can't make any changes to company property, so you're just gonna have to stick it out. Hey, so I feel like there's a specific employee that has been targeting me and bullying me, and it's making me feel unsafe at work. Could you please say something to them? Oh, I know that employee, and they would never say anything mean to you. We're friends outside of work. Don't worry about it. Hey, I'm quitting because I feel like this workplace is treating me unfairly. What are you talking about? We treat all of our employees equally, and we've put up with so many of your demands. And the fact that you equate me asking for accommodations for my disability with making demands is why I'm quitting.
At what point are you just a pain in the ass? All it seemed like is if you didn't get a bunch of things that other employees can't get, then they're treating you unfairly. This is how you perceive the world. You walk through the world thinking If I don't get a bunch of advantages that no one else can have, that's because they're treating me unfairly. Again, ironic. These fake autistic people are ironic. And not to mention, how could you possibly come up with so many accommodations? Before I saw your video, if someone asked me to write down a complete list of accommodations that I could think of, I would have probably came up with 2 or 3. You came up with 22 accommodations. And don't lie, you didn't quit that job. They fired you. But also, how do you expect a job to accommodate you with a list of 15 accommodations, but you're self-diagnosed? No doctor is backing you up? Then what will stop every other employee from saying the same thing? Something tells me if you could bring in some type of doctor's note or document proving that you've been professionally diagnosed with autism, they would be more open to accommodate. Because right now, the only diagnosis you have is pain in the ass syndrome.
If you're autistic like me, do you have an internal monologue that just will not shut up? There are actual people in this world with no internal monologue. I'm almost finished a 1-hour hike, and I forgot to put my podcast in because I'm having too many conversations in my own head. I have to pretend to be a normal person in a neurotypical society when I'm not. So I'm just constantly fucking replaying or rehearsing conversations all the time. Even conversations I'll never have. Like, I'm screenwriting my life 24/7. Hey, self, shut up.
Well, I could say one thing for sure. You just had 30 seconds of external monologue. So you must have had at least 30 seconds of no internal monologue. There's no way you just had external monologue while you had internal monologue, because the external monologue would have canceled out the internal monologue and there would just been no monologue. It's one or the other. And yes, we all think about things in our head and have conversations to ourselves. It's called the conscience. But again, you're making a TikTok about internal monologue externally. Ironic.
When I say that I'm autistic, it gets so many uneducated men angry online. Is it because I'm not a man? Is it because I'm verbal? We already know that there's verbal autistics out there. Why is it so hard for you to understand that me, a woman, is autistic? Oh, right. It's because you have not gotten with the program yet. It's because you fail to educate yourself and listen to a diverse group of autistic people, because guess what? It affects every single demographic, and autism just doesn't disappear after you suddenly are an adult. Autism is with you for life. You're born with it, you die with it.
I just found my first autistic feminist. But the answer to your question is yes. Yes, we hate that you're faking autism because you're not a man. I can't stand when women fake autism. I love it when men fake autism. Oh, wait. You're claiming you're not faking it? Damn it! Why does she think we only think it's dumb to fake autism if you're a woman? That makes no sense. But now that she mentions it though, it does seem like the majority of these fake autistic people are girls. It's just an observation.
The algorithm brought you here because you are a highly masked, neurodivergent individual with heaps and loads of childhood trauma. Currently playing the game of, is it the spicy brain? Is it the childhood trauma? Is it the highly masking behaviors that I can't seem to separate from my true identity? Hi. At least there's 2 of us. Your parents and or caretakers' inability to hold space for you, to accommodate you, to even endeavor to understand you is not your fault. Let me repeat that, because that just went through your masking filter and you're already going, whatever.
She's literally talking to us like we're autistic now. Just because her video popped up? Now this is different.
Your parents and or caretakers' inability to see you, accommodate you, be interested in your inner world is not your fault. We get to fucking rage at them. It's part of healing. That's part of processing. We have to acknowledge what for so many years was just force-fed to us with a spoonful of sugar. And we get to do better for ourselves and hopefully do better for the future generations, whether we have children or if it's just the future generations that we interact with, because we're a human being living on Earth with multiple other generations of people. And I'm really sorry. Genuinely. You deserve to be accommodated. You deserve to be seen. You deserve to not be vilified or belittled or shamed. You're carrying all of that around with you now. And I think unmasking is going to be equal parts discovering who you really are without the filter of protection, and equal parts letting go of the old voices that used to tell you, hey, you're the problem.
Yeah, Mom. It's not my fault you can't accommodate me and take care of me. It's your fault. You know, that really felt good. Thanks, autistic lady.
That's the thing. What do they think that people gain by being autistic to the point that people would want to fake it? So why would you like fake something? When you fake something that's going to give you benefit, that's going to give you some sort of gain, not something that causes you to be discriminated against and ostracized. That doesn't make sense.
No, you don't make sense. And you literally do TikToks, but you haven't noticed that people fake syndromes on TikTok? Tourette syndromes, Down syndromes, all the indromes. This is a known fact that people fake stuff on TikTok. Not only mental illnesses, injuries, violence, all kinds of stuff. But this idiot wants to sit there and go, well, what would you gain out of faking autism? Let me make this announcement loud and clear. I say this all the time. Number one priority in life is money. And if you can't get money, the next best thing is attention. So does faking autism give you attention? Yes, it does. So if you can't get money, you're going to chase attention. And if you don't have a talent, if you're not funny or whatever to gain this attention, you will just be stupid. So I hope I answered your stupid question on what you gain out of being stupid. Stupid. Or explain to me this. How do you have over 30,000 followers? Something tells me it's not off of talent. Again, ironic. Maybe Alanis Morissette wrote ironic as a huge metaphor about autism. So that's the video of our fake, autistic, stressful, yet entertaining TikTokers. And now that you know there's simply nothing to gain off of faking autism, all I need you guys to do is comment below. Tell me what you think. If you can't do any task, is the answer to start a task to make a really difficult to-do list of all the tasks you need to do? Or do you only get mad when women fake autism? You know, because you're misogynistic? But while you're telling me your thoughts, I'm also gonna need you to hit that bell like the hunchback. Also click that hitchhiker button and subscribe with me. And I'll see you on the next trip. Day and night.
Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real.
All my life.
Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real.
Can't help
Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real.
That's why
Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real.